Okay, a very good morning to all of you online and offline students. We're going to discuss the third chapter of our book Hornbill, and the name of the title is Discovering Tut. The saga continues, and it is written by A.R. Okay, okay. So A.R. Williams is Anne Williams, and is a former senior writer for National Geographic magazine and online news, where she covered the world and all that's in it for almost 3 decades. She specialized in archaeology, writing features that took her from Egypt to Alaska, a monthly piece for the Ancient World section of the magazine, and news stories on the latest archaeological discoveries. So, you all know what archaeology is. What is archaeology? What is archaeology? Bolo, speak up. Ananya, when we say archaeological survey, किसके बारे में होता है? अर्श, अर्श बोलो. About historical things. ठीक है? So it's about discovering King Tutankhamun. He died. He was, yes, Harshvardhan, bolo. Yes, past of human civilizations. And this Tut is he was popularly known as King Tut, and his full name was Tutankhamun. Okay, and he there were various mysteries behind his death. So archaeologists, they wanted to unravel all those mysteries: how he died, why he died, the manner in which he was killed. Maybe they had no idea. So his mummy was discovered. What do you mean by mummy? What is mummy? There was a tradition in ancient Egypt where they used to mummify the bodies. In order to preserve them, they used to embalm them for the purpose of preservation. They felt that they could be kept preserved. So when the mummy was discovered years later, some 3,300 years later, so various practices were done in order to unravel the mysteries. They try to, put it to CT scan and other things, and we would all read about it in this chapter. Okay, and what saga? What is saga?
Journey.
It's a journey or a story. You get story or a journey, and it is still it is about discovering tuts. So what are we to discover about it?
His mummy, the
Yes.
the age at which he died, and the reason why.
Yes. So we had the introduction of this chapter the other day on Saturday, and we talked about how this chapter, because he died very mysteriously under very mysterious circumstances. So it is about, they want to unravel the mystery behind his death, how he died, how old was he when he died. So what all was done to find out, we would be discussing in this chapter. Okay, it is written by A.R. Williams, and while we would read this chapter, you would come across various expressions, and you have to infer the meaning from the context. And the expressions are forensic reconstruction, funerary treasures studied across, casket grey, resurrection, circumvented, computed tomography, and eerie detail. So when we would come across these expressions, you need to tell me their meanings. What you infer from the context in which the words are used or the expression. Got it? Right? Okay. So he was just a teenager when he died. Can anyone just please close the door? Just a teenager when he died. Who is he here?
Tut.
King Tut, the last heir of a powerful family that had ruled Egypt and its empire for centuries. He was laid to rest, laden with gold, and eventually forgotten. What do you understand by this word heir? Last heir. What is
The
heir?
next person who inherits the throne.
Successor. The next one who inherits the throne. Online students, can you please type the answer, because sometimes your voice cracks and I'm not able to. You're not audible. You can just type the answer. So heir is somebody, a kind of successor, one who inherits throne and property and everything. So he was the last heir of a powerful family that had ruled Egypt and its empire for centuries. He was laid to rest, laden with gold. His tomb, his coffin, everything was made of gold. And eventually he was forgotten. Since the discovery of his tomb, you know this was the latest happening that took place in the year 1900. 22. The modern world has speculated about what happened to him. What do you understand by this word speculation?
Yes.
Guessed or to make theories about it. Yes, to make theories or make a guess about. The modern world has speculated about what happened to him, with murder being the most extreme possibility. Now, leaving his tomb for the first time in almost 80 years, Tut has undergone a CT scan that offers new clues about his life and death, and provides precise data for an accurate forensic reconstruction of this boyish pharaoh. So,
He died just 80 years ago.
he died. No, no. After the mummy was discovered, 80 years after that. 80 years after 1922. He died 3,300 years back. His mummy was discovered in 1922 and he died almost 3,300 years back. ठीक है? मम्मी के डिस्कवर होने के 80 years के बाद, उसकी डेथ के 80 years के बाद नहीं, मम्मी के डिस्कवर. ठीक है? Got it? So, leaving his tomb for the first time in almost 80 years, he has undergone a CT scan that offers new clues about his life and death and precise data. What is precise?
Very much accurate.
Something accurate. Yes. For an accurate forensic reconstruction. Forensic related to what? Forensic आप legal studies में पढ़ रहे होगे थोड़ा कुछ. Related to legal investigations and all. ठीक है? So reconstruction of this boyish pharaoh. So he was just a teenager. He died in his teens. So he was just a boy when he died. And what is a pharaoh? Pharaoh is again a king. Yes. So an angry wind stirred up ghostly dust devils as King Tut was taken from his resting place in the ancient Egyptian cemetery known as the Valley of the Kings. So where was he buried? In the Valley of the Kings. Dark. So it appeared as if the nature also reacted when he was taken out for CT scan. This was the response of the nature. There was a strong wind that blew that day. Dark-bellied clouds had scudded across the desert sky all day and now were veiling the stars in cascade grey. Dark-bellied clouds means?
Big.
Huge clouds. What is a belly? What's a belly? Belly is your stomach. So if your tummy, and if you have dark-bellied clouds means very huge clouds. They had scudded across the desert sky. They had scudded across means moved at a very fast rate because of the wind, because the wind was blowing. So the clouds also moved very fast. And now they were veiling the stars. What is veiling? Covering the stars in cascade grey. Cascade grey is again grey color, as grim as that of a coffin.
Clouds are grey.
Okay? And clouds are grey and they hit the stars. Okay? And it was 6 p.m. on 5th of January 2005. The day his mummy was to be CT scanned. क्या date थी उस दिन? 5th January 2005. The world's most famous mummy glided headfirst into a CT scanner brought here to probe the lingering medical mysteries of this little understood young ruler who died more than 3,300 years ago. So it glided head first. What do you mean by gliding of something?
I mean, inserted head in the CT.
Yes. Yes. So his head was the first thing to be inserted into the CT scanner. ठीक है? It slided. ठीक है? Slide करके सबसे पहले क्या अंदर गया? Head. And it was brought. Why was the mummy brought? To probe. What is to probe? To probe means to find out. Find out the lingering medical mysteries. The mystery is still there. That is why it is lingering. अभी भी mysteries surround कर रही है. Of this little understood young ruler who died how many years back? 3,300 years ago. All afternoon, the usual line of tourists from around the world had descended into the cramped, rock-cut tomb, some 26 feet underground, to pay their respects. So people had already come in to pay their homage to King Tut. Okay? And they had got down. Descend का मतलब होता है नीचे उतरना, नीचे. ठीक है? मैथ्स में भी पढ़ते हैं ना, ascending order and descending order. So descended into the cramped rock-cut tomb, and it was 26 feet underground to pay their respects. What is cramped?
Crowded.
Very crowded and मतलब बहुत tight सी जगह हो जहाँ पे ज़्यादा space नहीं है, congested, not having enough room. Okay, they gazed at the murals on the walls of the burial chamber and peered at Tut's Gilded face. They gazed means they looked at. They looked at the murals on the walls of the burial chamber. Murals means different kinds of paintings. सारे burial chamber में आसपास जो paintings बनी हुई थी. And they peered at Tut's gilded face. What is peering?
Like softly looking at.
Yeah, to look at something very closely. Yes.
And they were in this room. Now they are in this room.
They were in the burial chamber.
Yes, they are.
Yes. Yes. So they peered at Tut's gilded face. Covered, gilded means covered with gold. So there are two different words. One is glided, that we have used, we have read in the previous paragraph. It glided head first, and this word is gilded. So दोनों बिल्कुल same नहीं है, बिल्कुल different meaning है. Glided, slided, and gilded means covered with gold. ठीक है? IL and LI, glided and gilded. Okay. The most striking feature of his mummy-shaped outer coffin lid. What was the most striking feature of his mummy-shaped outer coffin lid? That it was gilded. That it was covered with gold. Some visitors read from guidebooks in a whisper. Others stood silently, perhaps pondering Tut's untimely death in his late teens. All those who were standing silently, what were they pondering? What were they thinking about? How did he die? कैसे उसकी डेथ हुई होगी? Or wondering, या वो क्या सोच रहे होंगे? Or wondering with a shiver if the pharaoh's curse, death or misfortune falling upon those who disturbed him was really true. मतलब क्या है? वो सोच डर रहे थे कि किसी ने मम्मी को डिस्टर्ब किया तो वो मर जाएगा, ठीक है? Or something bad would happen to that person, to all those who would disturb the mummy in its sleep. ठीक है, उसको नींद से किसी ने उठा के सिटी स्कैन के लिए ले गए, इसीलिए मौसम भी खराब हो गया. ठीक है, so the atmosphere also responded likewise. The mummy is in a very bad condition because of what Carter did in the 1920s. मम्मी कब डिस्कवर हुई थी? 1922 में. So who said this? This was the statement by Zahi Hawass, Secretary General of Egypt's Supreme Council of Antiquities, as he leaned over the body for a long first look. जब उसने पहली बार उसको देखा, उसने बोला ये कार्टर ने क्या कर दिया, बहुत बुरे हालत में. ठीक है, Carter, who was Carter? Howard Carter, that is, was the British archaeologist who in 1922 discovered Tut's tomb after years of futile searching. So he searched for the mummy for so many years, but the search did not bear any fruit initially. कोई उसका result नहीं था. It was useless. Futile means which does not give you any result. Useless, which didn't bear any fruit. ठीक है, पर उसके बाद उसको ये मम्मी मिली कब? 1922 में. Its contents, किसके contents की बात कर रहे हैं हम? The tomb of Tutankhamun, though hastily ransacked in antiquity, was surprisingly complete. What do you mean by ransacked? Ransacked का मतलब क्या होता है? The house was ransacked. मतलब?
Disturb means hodgepodge.
Hodgepodge मतलब when you search something thoroughly with the purpose of stealing it or with the purpose of destroying something. ठीक है, आप पूरा उथल पुथल मचा दो, या चोरी करने के इरादे से किसी के घर में गए हो, या वैसे, ठीक है, कुछ तहस नहस करने के इरादे से. सो वो कह रहा है कि द कंटेंट्स दो हेस्टली, बड़ी जल्दबाजी में उसके सारे कंटेंट्स उथल पुथल हुए थे, बट दे वर सरप्राइजिंगली कंप्लीट. They remain the richest royal collection ever found and have been part of the pharaoh's legend. What are they here?
The things
The
that
antiquities.
The antiquities, the things that are found in the tomb. Yes. Stunning artifacts in gold. क्या क्या मिला वहाँ पे? Stunning artifacts in gold. Their eternal brilliance meant to guarantee resurrection. They cause a sensation at the time of the discovery and still get the most attention. ठीक है? Their eternal brilliance. किसकी brilliance की बात कर रहे हैं हम? Gold की. Ornaments. Eternal means what?
something that never dies.
Something that never dies. Something which is everlasting. Brilliance meant to guarantee resurrection. Resurrection we discussed the other day is?
That from dead.
Yes, coming to life. How? What is resurrection?
How?
Rising from the dead. That is rising from the dead. They cause a sensation at the time of the discovery and still get the most attention. But Tut was also buried with everyday things that he would want in the afterlife. So the Egyptians, they had this belief that king would have his afterlife, and in his afterlife he would require all such things. So they buried everything with him. Whatever he required in his day-to-day life, उन्होंने वो सब बरी कर दिया उसकी आफ्टर लाइफ में, ये सोच के कि इसको अपनी आफ्टर लाइफ में जरूरत पड़ेगी. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, they buried board games, a bronze razor, linen undergarments, cases of food, and even wine. After months of carefully recording the pharaoh's funerary treasures, ये funerary treasures कौन से? यही जो हमने पढ़े, ठीक है, जो डेथ के टाइम पे all these artifacts in gold, all objects that were buried with the mummies in Egypt. So Carter began investigating his 3 nested coffins. So coffin भी इतना simple सा नहीं था उसका, 3 layered coffin था उसका. Opening the first, उसने क्या देखा? He found a shroud. What is a shroud? We have read this word earlier also in the Portrait of a Lady. What is this word? What do you mean by this word shroud? He found a shroud adorned with garlands of willow and olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals, and cornflowers. The faded evidence of a burial in March or April. Online students, what do you understand by shroud? SHROUD. क्या मतलब है इसका?
Coffin cloth.
It is a coffin cloth. Yes. So the cloth with which you cover a coffin, a dead body. ठीक है? A cloth for covering a dead man. Yes. So it is shroud. And they found what? Willow and olive leaves, wild celery, lotus petals, and cornflowers. The faded evidence of a burial in March or April. So the kind of flowers and leaves that were found, they gave this a kind of a faded proof that maybe the king died during spring season. Spring season में शायद, क्योंकि इतने flowers हैं, ये सब कब पाए जाते हैं? Spring season में. शायद उसकी death कब हुई होगी? March, April में. When he finally reached the mummy, though, he ran into trouble. Who ran into trouble? Carter. ठीक है, जब वो कॉफिन 3 लेयर कॉफिन नीचे तक पहुंचा, मम्मी तक, तो उसको बड़ी मुसीबत पड़ गई. क्या मुसीबत पड़ गई? The ritual raisins had hardened, cementing Tut to the bottom of his solid gold coffin. Ritual raisins क्या है यहाँ पे? Raisins क्या होते हैं? Ritual, हाँ, वैसे तो किशमिश होती है, हाँ जी. और मतलब जो जब आप
This raisin is sticky substance.
yes, this is a organic sticky substance. ठीक है, this is not किशमिश. ठीक है, जब ये उनका ट्रेडिशन है, उनके कल्चर में ये वो जब ममीफाई करते हैं, एम्बाम करते हैं प्रिजर्वेशन के लिए, तो वो रेजन्स भी बीच में यूज करते हैं. सो व्हेन दे हैड यूज्ड दिस, because so many years had elapsed, so many years had passed, so because of that the raisins had hardened, उतने hard हो गए थे, because of which the mummy, it got cemented to the bottom of the solid gold coffin. वो gold coffin के साथ चिपक गई थी, क्योंकि raisin जो स्टिकी सब्सटेंस है उसकी वजह से वो इतना हार्ड हो गया, वो चिपक गई. ठीक है, नो अमाउंट ऑफ लेजिटिमेट फोर्स कुड मूव देम. इतनी ज्यादा बुरी तरह से चिपक गई कि वो रेजिन्स हिल नहीं रहे थे, और कितनी भी आप फोर्स लगा लो, जितनी फोर्स पॉसिबल है, लेजिटिमेट प्रैक्टिकली जितनी पॉसिबल है, उसकी वजह से वो हिल नहीं पाए. कार्टर रोट लेटर, व्हाट वाज टू बी डन? द सन कैन बीट डाउन लाइक अ हैमर this far south in Egypt, and Carter tried to use it to loosen the raisins. उसने बोला यहाँ पे तो बहुत तेज गर्मी पड़ती है, इतना टेम्परेचर होता है, धूप में रख दो मम्मी को, अपने आप raisins मेल्ट हो जाएंगे. ठीक है, for several hours, what did he do? He set the mummy outside in blazing sunshine and heated it to 149 degrees Fahrenheit. इतनी ज्यादा वो हीट हो गई, but nothing budged. What do you mean by budged? Nothing happened. Nothing moved. कुछ भी नहीं हुआ. जो raisins थे वो वैसे के वैसे. The mummy was still cemented to the bottom. He reported with scientific detachment that the consolidated material had to be chiseled away from beneath the limbs and trunk before it was possible to raise the king's remains. उसने बोला कि chisel की help से, it's a kind of a tool, a sharp tool, kind of a knife, उसे chisel करके उसके limbs और उसके joints सब निकालने पड़ेंगे, ताकि हम उसकी बॉडी को, उस मम्मी को थोड़ा ऊपर उठा सकें. In his defense, Carter, उसने ऐसा क्यों किया? Because he had little choice. If he hadn't cut the mummy free, thieves would certainly have circumvented the guards. अगर वो ऐसा ना करता, उसके पास choice नहीं थी. क्यों choice नहीं थी? Otherwise, what would have the robbers, the thieves done? They would have circumvented the guards. And what is circumventing someone?
Outwit.
Outwit. To outwit someone, किसी किसी को बेवकूफ बनाना, बीफूल करना, ठीक है, वो बुद्धू बना के उनको किसी तरह से चकमा देके उन्होंने क्या करना था? What would have the thieves done? They would have ripped it apart to remove the gold. उन्होंने तो उसके जो उसकी बॉडी थी, उसकी मम्मी थी, उसका तहस नहस करके फाड़ फूड़ के गोल्ड निकाल लेना, ठीक है। थीव्स का क्या काम था? उन्होंने मम्मी से क्या करना है, उनको गोल्ड चाहिए, इतना गोल्ड उन्होंने तो फिर वो उसके पास कोई चारा नहीं था। सो इन दैट टाइम द रॉयल्स दे वर फैबुलसली वेल्दी। व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय फैबुलसली वेल्दी? एक्सट्रीमली रिच, बहुत अमीर लोग हुआ करते थे। एंड दे थॉट और दे होप दे कुड टेक द रिचेस विद देम। उन्होंने क्या सोचा, वो क्या सोचते थे कि हम ये सारी जितनी वेल्थ है ना, हम अगर मर भी जाएंगे हमने साथ लेके जाएंगे, ठीक है, हमने यहाँ नहीं छोड़ के जाना किसी के लिए कुछ। सो फॉर हिज जर्नी टू द ग्रेट बियॉन्ड, व्हाट इज जर्नी टू द टू हेवन, मरने के बाद की जो आपकी जर्नी है, किंग टट वाज लैविश्ड विद ग्लिटरिंग गोल्ड्स। तो उसके जितने लोग थे वहां पे, उन्होंने उसकी टूम में बहुत सारा सोना डाल दिया। Precious collars, inlaid necklaces and bracelets, rings, amulets, ceremonial aprons, sandals, sheaths for his fingers and toes, and now iconic inner coffin and mask. Even जो coffin है उसका, वो भी किसका बना है? All of pure gold. Each and everything was made of pure gold. To separate Tuts from his adornments. What do you understand by adornments?
Accessories.
जितनी भी ये जो एक्सेसरीज थी जो उसको पहनाई गई, उसके साथ दफनाई गई, उससे उसको अलग करने के लिए कार्टर्स मैन रिमूव्ड द ममीज हेड, ठीक है, जो इतना एम्बाम करके प्रिजर्व किया गया था, उसके हेड को पहले निकाला। एंड देन दे सिवियर्ड नियरली एवरी मेजर जॉइंट। व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय सिवियरिंग? टू सेपरेट, हर जॉइंट को सेपरेट किया, ठीक है। एंड देन दे व्हाट डिड दे डू? Once they had finished, सारे joint सब अलग कर लिए, they reassembled the remains on a layer of sand in a wooden box. वो बेचारे का गोल्ड कॉफिन से निकाल के एक वुडन बॉक्स में सैंड डाल के पहले तो सब अलग अलग कर दिया, फिर सबको रीअसेंबल करके सैंड पे बिछा दिया विथ पैडिंग। अब जब आप तोड़ फोड़ रहे हो, जॉइंट सब अलग कर रहे हो, तो कुछ तो नुकसान होगा। सो टू कंसील, टू हाइड द डैमेज, दे इंसर्टेड पैडिंग, बीच में पैडिंग डाल दी कि भी सारा दिखे ना दिखे वैसा ही हो, ठीक है। दैट कंसील द डैमेज, द बेड वेयर टट नाउ रेस्ट। तो अब तूतनखामन कहाँ रेस्ट कर रहा है? उस वुडन बॉक्स में बेचारा, ठीक है। सो आर्कियोलॉजी हैज चेंज सब्सटेंशियली इन द इंटरवीनिंग डेकेड्स। कौन से डेकेड्स की बात कर रहे हैं हम? 80 years मीन्स अ पीरियड ऑफ 1920 में फाइंड की, उसके 80 years के बाद तो 80 साल निकल गए ना, ठीक है। सो आर्कियोलॉजी हैज चेंज सब्सटेंशियली इन द इंटरवीनिंग डेकेड्स, फोकसिंग लेस ऑन ट्रेजर and more on the fascinating details of life and intriguing mysteries of death. अब आर्कियोलॉजी का इंटरेस्ट वेल्थ में नहीं है, किसमें इंटरेस्ट है उसका कि भी कैसे उसकी डेथ हुई, ठीक है, क्या सी उसकी लाइफ हुआ करती थी, ये फाइंड आउट करता है। यस महक, यू वांट टू से समथिंग? स्पीक लाउडली, बोलो बोलो बच्चे। You said something. Okay. It also uses more sophisticated tools, including medical technology. अब tools भी बहुत sophisticated हो गए हैं। In 1968, more than 40 years after Carter's discovery, Carter की discovery 1922 में हुई थी। Around 46 years के बाद 1968 में क्या हुआ? An anatomy professor x-rayed the mummy and revealed a startling fact. एक professor है, उसने एक्सरे किया मम्मी का, ठीक है, और उसने एक बड़ा ही स्टार्टलिंग फैक्ट, व्हाट डू यू अंडरस्टैंड बाय स्टार्टलिंग? समथिंग व्हिच इज वेरी astonishing. Yes, surprising, shocking, surprising, astonishing. Beneath the raisin that kicks his chest, one of the bones and the front ribs are missing. ठीक है, जो उसकी चेस्ट के नीचे रेजिन्स है ना, उसकी बोन मिसिंग है और उसके रिब्स भी मिसिंग है। और ये बाहर से तो नहीं पता चल रहा था, एक्सरे में पता चला ये, ठीक है। टुडे तो मतलब पता नहीं मर्डर कैसे होगा, उसके रिब्स रुब्स तोड़ ताड़ के पता नहीं कैसे मारा गया होगा उसको, पता नहीं, वी डोंट नो। टुडे डायग्नोस्टिक इमेजिंग कैन बी डन विद कंप्यूटर टोमोग्राफी। पहले एक्सरे हुआ करते थे, अब क्या होता है? परमवीर वेका बेटा, हाँ, कंप्यूटर टोमोग्राफी विद सीटी स्कैन, ठीक है। अब सीटी स्कैन होता है। अब सीटी स्कैन क्यों होता है? 3D इमेज बना देता है वो, ठीक है। हमारे को भी अगर किसी की सीटी स्कैन क्यों करवाया जाता है, डॉक्टर्स क्यों बोलते हैं सीटी स्कैन करवा लो? पता चल जाएगा, ठीक है। सो इन क्रॉस सेक्शन बाय विच hundreds of x-rays in cross section are put together like slices of bread to create a 3-dimensional virtual body. What more would a CT scan reveal of Tut than the X-ray? Question ये है, क्या X-ray से ज़्यादा CT scan कुछ reveal कर सकता है? And the most important thing, could it answer two of the biggest questions still lingering about him? And what are these two major questions? How did he die? And how old was he at the time of his death? So these are the two major questions which still remain unanswered. And would the CT scan, computed tomography, be able to answer this? This is still to be known. Okay. King Tut's demise was a, so you can just put a mark here. We'll continue from here to